I think KINGUIN is very promising. They're pretty consistent. Kept us cool.
And that's the same thing with BP, right? Patos. Oh,
that is a lot.
Wow.
One of the 3 lanes, and he hasn't been able to do any of that, which is why he's going to this bottom lane, because he feels like he can kill the Disruptor.
Kill something, and that's going to be Disruptor. He's going to be caught inside the cogs. Miposhka needs to find a way out of this one. Does get a successful glimpse. Patos wants to be able to finish him off here with the help of Elisash. They should be able to. Elisash is going to be able to get that kill. Patos, though, is going to die as Yoku comes in to be able to provide some assistance. Now the pullback. Nyx is going to lay some damage onto Katsor. Will be able to finish him off. Yeah.
As FN's going to get run into, he was really quick on that.
Oh no, they didn't get the slow off from Exotic Deer. They're finally
going to catch him, though.
Jesus. He was so fast, almost made it out thanks to his drums, but there's just one too many heroes surrounding his mid lane. It looks like KINGUIN are going to go for a push off of that. At the same time, Nyx does manage to kill the Clockwork, though. So was the rest of KINGUIN, honestly. 5,000 gold lead right now by Empire. They're going to find Katsor. Couldn't even get his level 6. He's trying to farm neutrals with the Clockwork. That's how you know the game has gone terribly, terribly wrong. And the Juggernaut's game is going to grow harder and harder for him to make that big Omni Slash play. Bring down these heroes. Meanwhile, Nyx, oh my god, that Hex did not last at all. That was a level 1 Hex that just like instantly disappeared.
Yeah, Nyx is getting gone on right now.
They don't have the Omni Slash, so it's going to be hard for them to bring him down. Boy. He has to actually turn and fight. Now, Patos with the help of the Viper, they're going to go for the Ravage. It barely connects, but they don't have the counter vision to be able to see Nyx, so he's going to come back in. See if he can hunt down Nisha. They do manage to get the Static Storm with the stun on top of that, preventing the spin and bringing down the Juggernaut. Now it's up to Exotic Deer and Patos. Neither one of them do a whole lot of damage, but maybe they could slowly but surely bring down Nyx. They are going to be able to get at least that much. 1,000 gold goes to Patos for that kill, but the fight still rages on. Patos is now going to go for some of those supports, chasing them back while the Viper is dealing with the Bat Rider. Here comes FN, though, from the north. Is going to lay some serious damage onto Patos. Trapped inside the kinetic field. He can't make it out. Yeah. So now they've got 2 ways to deal with him. Both that and bursting him, as well, jump onto Katsor. Double initiation. Nisha pops the BKB, goes straight for FN. Is going to throw down that Omni Slash, but he's going to bounce.
It's only targeting him.
Hitting FN. What the hell just happened? Nisha with the godlike RNG, now spinning on top of the Disruptor, stuck inside the Static Storm with X to a Tiny. He may die. He barely gets out, managed to get off the healing ward. Tiny doesn't kill him, and now he's going to die instead. Nisha hoping to be able to catch up to Miposhka, gets a good kinetic field that will save his life. Can always change your build.
Yeah,
to fit the situation. Elisash replaces a ward as it's about to die.
They know there's no Ravage.
Nisha's going to go ahead and spoil this one. Jumps in front, is going to be lassoed up, but they manage to get the back line. Trying to go for the Disruptor. Nisha's going to be able to pop his BKB. Nyx, though, jumps in, managed to finish off the Tidehunter already with the FN dropping that ultimate. Most of these carries of KINGUIN just have to back out. Ghostix looking to be able to slow him down, though. They've already got the kinetic field. Eul Scepter to slow him down even further. Telekinesis grab. Does have a spin up. Is going to throw it up in just a second here, but it's going to fade out. Exotic Deer's just going for the supports. They have to fight this one. They have no other choice.
Oh, we got the ult slash.
It actually goes off. Can he bounce back to Nyx? He gets on top of Nyx, but he doesn't have the damage to be able to finish him off. Only gets the Bat Rider. Katsor, he's got to force staff himself over the cliff to be able to get out of that fight. At the end, Empire do manage to keep 2 of their cores alive, the Nyx as well as FN. That's all the damage they need to be able to go high ground and force buybacks. In fact, even more, they're going to be able to catch Katsor here. FN, Nisha's going to go for it without an Omni Slash. He can't really threaten these heroes too well. We're not seeing clean initiations for him, though. Most of the time, BKB's making Ravage a lot harder. They're actually going to go for Roshan here, but a jump in here from Ghostic managed to grab him before the spin. This time around, he's just going to end up dying. They threw the Ravage down and everything, and this is a disaster. Without their primary damage dealer, there's no way KINGUIN can win this fight, and he's down for 2 minutes. They blocked out with the Cogs, trying to get themselves away from this team fight. Exotic Deer standing on the front lines, dishing out the damage, managed to get a Hex onto Nyx. Not going to last for long, though, especially with the Eul Scepter canceling the Shackle. All of them are so tanky. They're just not dying anytime soon to the Viper's damage. 4 down with Katsor trying to make himself get out of here. Does manage to TP back, but in the end, Empire don't even need to think about going for Roshan. They just go for the high ground, knowing that Jug has no buyback. All he needs to do is grab Exotic Deer. Really, anybody. Katsor is going to try and push him back. Telekinesis stops him before he can go for the Cogs play, but at the same time, he does manage to find his lasso initiation. Buyback is there. BKB activated. Is going to go for the Omni Slash on FN.
Only hitting FN.
Away from all of his allies. He only has the Omni Slash on him, and it is going to be enough to bring him down. Nisha looks for more. Goes for the spin out. Ghostic blinks on top of him, preventing a blink away. He has Eul Scepter. Can he get the blink off? Looks like the Nether Tox is going to stop him here, and he will be brought low. A safe pace. KINGUIN Still trying to find this one. Elisash managed to get the initiation. Nyx tries to go for Nisha. Actually tosses Exotic Deer. Already down to half HP. Forced to pop his BKB while Elisash doesn't manage to get out. Unfortunately, his TP canceled by the toss. Omni Slash, though, stays on the SF. Now bounces over Nyx. He's down at half HP. With the healing ward out, these cores are going to stay alive. There's not much Empire can do. Full retreat out now. KINGUIN take a 4 versus 5 and are winning it with 2 cores down, but they have to defend the base. Patos has to go back with a big wave pushing in onto the throne, and no tier 4s left. His team is going to have to try and do Roshan with just the 2 cores inside the pit.
And Ghostic, it looks like he wants to go for this.
Oh, managed to get the lasso, pulls into Yoku, but they still manage to, jump in from Yoku. Did he manage to grab anything? Yoku, he grabbed the refresher shard as well as the cheese. That is worth his life. They had to keep that refresher shard out of the hands of the Tidehunter.
Very well done. I think that death is well worth it.
Just doesn't stop.
And now they're going to go for the high ground, and this is an awkward spot where you're not sure if you want to buy back if you're anybody from Empire.
For me, I'm saying no buybacks. You got a tier 2 at top lane. Okay, maybe you get the right kind of initiation here. That is not the hook shot that you wanted. With the toss up in the air, that is a jug and a clockwork dead. No buyback from the jug and a pullback. BKB gonna be popped. Exotic Deer, as long as, he doesn't have TP.
He doesn't have TP. They're gonna chase him.
They're gonna spot him off the tier 2. He's not getting out. He has an Aegis. Maybe he can take Yoku with him. Slowly but surely, the poison damage. Yoku is gonna be able to get out. What is this dropped item? Nyx is just taunting him. I like that.
And now this is a weird situation for both teams as...
no! Okay, he's got buyback. Clockwork's about to come back up, but again, their big damage dealer is the Juggernaut. They don't have that, nor do they have tier 4s to be able to protect the throne. Blink forward is going to try and jump in and get the Ravage out. They already have the control up on the SF. They need to be able to finish him. That is a huge kill, but the BKB already goes down with that ultimate. Now the jump forward by Elisash managed to get a Ravage down as well with the Bat Rider sitting on top of the Viper. They're going to be able to get that lasso with the physical damage. They'll bring him down with both the damage dealer set and all of KINGUIN out. It is going to be Empire finally able to finish up this game 1. There is a Brewmaster, early pickups. Early gank is a great way to start things off. KINGUIN square up for that early first blood. FN is pretty fast though. They have a Void coming up in a second and the Treant block.
He had a rough game, but what is he supposed to do? He's a Tidehunter against a lane that just continuously kills him, and he can't get help.
Misburrow strike, and they're going to get Kinetic Field to be able to block him in with the clap there. They should be able to bring him down. Look at FM. He just can't get the damage directly onto any one of these heroes. Patos is tanky enough that he's actually going to be able to soak up a lot of it, but he separates from his allies, and that's where the Rocket Barrage is able to finally finish him off. So now, it used to be you would just doppelgang halfway through the Stone Gaze, and you were kind of good, but it lasts so long now that you can't even rely on that doppelgang to be able to reset. They're going to find Nyx, blow him up. Couldn't even get off the doppelganger. They had the read on him. They're going to go for the dive here. Pato is going to lead the way, turns around, gets the shackle off, knowing that Miposhka is going to die here, just tries to buy enough time for FN to do something. He's trying to Rocket Barrage, but there are just Treants taking up towers, taking up the Rocket Barrage. Looks like with the Omni Knight here, they can't actually get a kill, and that's going to be on Patos. He turns and fights. FN digs himself deeper into the trees. Patos, they finally find him, but Kator is actually in a wrong position here. He's going to take the full amount of Rocket Barrage damage with all these TPs coming in.
FN gonna try to compound this lead right now.
They're gonna run into Patos. At the same time, they're gonna go for the glimpse back onto, what a static storm. He actually held into the last second. Now managed to catch multiple heroes from the top coming in at the same time. But they've already got a lot of damage onto FN. He's gonna focus on him first, take out that carry. Yoku managed to get the stun onto the Night Stalker, so at least they can get that kill. Another stun. They desperately need to be able to bring down FN. He's so fast, but it looks like the Brewlings will finally get that kill. Patos back to his original form. Ghostic is here as well. They surround the Brewmaster, should be able to bring him down. His allies are not close enough to be able to save. A TP out. Patos. What?
Very well done for the Radiant side. And they might not even grab this mid tower here as
Yoku silenced up, unable to get off the heal. Now Ghostic is quite low after that nuke coming in from Exotic Deer. They can just right-click down the Omni Knight.
Through Nisha though. Miposhka, buddy, they know you don't got TP.
Boy, this stream has just been the Miposhka show, and not in a good way.
194 gold. That's how much.
That's how much a human life is worth.
That's how much that human life is worth.
And wards were worth 300 gold. So
they're gonna get the glimpse back too.
Down some wards. They don't have a Blink Dagger on Miposhka, but they do have a Force Staff on the Omni Knight to make this initiation. He's going to be able to grab him with the Shackles. Now, this Furion is very tanky. They can only get him down to half HP. Ghosty gives up on it, goes for the TP out, leaves Miposhka to die. Oh, at the same time, the man's going to Static Storm down. It costs Elisash's life, and the TP out. No, they're not going to be able to get it. What a big, big kill. for KINGUIN, and now they can push into the tier 2. The initiation comes in though. Katsor has to run the missile out here.
Oh, he's done?
Oh no, he stoned himself! Missed Guardian Angel from Ghostic. One more?
I think you go top.
Take that tier 3 real quickly.
That's exactly.
Is that an aggressive four-stat push? I think it was from the Omni Knight. They're going to try and separate the Dusa here, get some damage on him before he can go for that tier 3, but he's tanky enough. He'll persevere. And now, focusing on the melee racks. Here comes that epicenter. Jump in. Two-man bro strike. That's a good start to this team fight, but Patos already has his Brewmaster ultimate out, and they can't really do much to stop this damage, so they're going to take that melee racks and now full retreat before the Gyrocopter or the PL
goes to nil, as he is now fallen behind the Nature's Prophet in farm. Nisha just in the front line right now.
It's going to be hard for the Phantom Lancer to do a whole lot. He already has a doppelganger out, but FN gets a good amount of damage. Very nice epicenter. Yoku gets a 3-man burrow strike, and that's the comeback for Empire. They're going to try and finish off the Brewmaster. Gets the Earth Panda as well. That's 4 now. That really is the point. Usually we say Megas is kind of the end of the game here. FN's going to be caught. He has no way to escape. He does have a cheese, though.
He's tanking a lot of damage.
Wow, he's just stuck in those trees the whole entire time. He's forced to pop his cheese. Now here comes the rest of his team. Yoko and Maposhka are going to be able to catch the Night Stalker here with a homing missile on him. He's definitely going to go down, but Phantom Lance in the back lines. He's killed the Disruptor, but he's stuck. He's going to lose his Aegis. They need to be able to catch the rest of KINGUIN's heroes here. They're going to turn and fight. They're going to pop that Brewmaster ultimate, see if they can fight this one out. Ghosted comes in. Here comes that epicenter, nailing most of the Brewlings in the back line. Exotic Deer stands and fights against Nyx, and he's actually winning the engagement, but he misses the trees. He needs vision. His ultimate bouncing around. Nisha just stands his ground and fights as Ghostic's going to end up going down the eye of Scotty on him. Phantom Lancer comes back though, finally able to finish off that Furion, but can't go for Nisha.
Yeah, I think you disengage here.
Jump back in. Here comes FN with the call down. They're going to try and finish off Patos and get out, but no! Nisha comes in with a buyback of Exotic Deer. He actually goes for Phantom Lancer, and he's going to nail him too. This time around, he gets the tree surround. No buyback for the Gyrocopter. 40 seconds left. They do have the Omni Knight coming back though. But they're going to lose Yoku at this rate. Yoku glimpse back. Yules can't save him, and they just cannot get Nyx's Phantom Lancer illusions. They've caught the Night Stalker though. Maybe they can kill him. He pops his BKB. Stone Gaze goes out. Nisha left on no mana, but with the Stone Gaze out, they can't turn and fight him. Nyx is dropping lower and lower. He needs to be able to doppelganger out, but he doesn't have it just yet. The heal's going to be able to keep him alive, but the shots from Nisha still finish him off, and that'll be the end of the game.
I think they just have to go and do that. Try and beat that SF mid.
And every time he gets shut down, he is... Oh, nice cast.
Gonna be able to get the clap as well. But Shackle there is gonna be tanked up by the creep wave quite a bit, but still able to finish him off.
That's a level 3 brood.
Stomp. Oh, 1-2 with a Maledict already on him. Maposhka, this is looking pretty good. They're gonna try and get a counter kill onto the Witch Doctor here. The Shackles goes up, giving Yoku enough time to be able to right click him down. Maybe finally brings him down, but it costs him a lot of time here. Fortunately, it's nighttime, so he can outrun KINGUIN. He does have the next.
It's fine. Yeah. He's got kill potential now.
That's true.
And they can't afford to lose this mid tower.
Uh-oh, that's a stomp right on the marker there with the cast Maledict coming in onto FN as well. Elisash tries to back himself away. The second raise does not come in to finish off the Witch Doctor. Looks like the supports may still be able to run him down while FN dies to the Brewmaster ultimate. Nyx is still going to try and fight this one, see if he can save his Beastmaster. Who's already low HP, 400 HP, but Patos, he runs out of his Brewmaster ultimate. Now he's going to be in some big time trouble. Even the Cyclone onto Nyx, they're able to control him long enough for Nyx to come back down, help claim the kill.
But Ghostic is going to do the Beastmaster thing, start pushing out top. TP comes in from the Timbersaw as Witch Doctor Ward.
Is not the cast. Maposhka is going to be able to stop the stomp here with the Timbersaw canceling his TP. This is a fight that Empire can actually win. Ghostic going to try and get the roar onto Elisash. Gets vision out, managed to get the Hex. Enol mid lane. Nisha already dropped low, but is able to Timber Chain away.
I think Nisha's TP got canceled.
Elisash, oh, Patos is actually up here, managed to pop the ultimate and turn. Is going to be able to take out Maposhka.
Getting the tier 2 top means that there's always the threat of the Rex now.
Or throw out the darkness here, call down to try and clear out the creep wave. Maposhka from behind just try and stall up Nisha, but immediately KINGUIN pounce. They
so much damage.
Nyx as well, blow him up, and now FN has got to be careful. They can't defend this tier 2 any longer, even with the darkness.
Or losing the mid tower yourself. But I don't think this is a tower that you should give up. If you can continue to keep this tower up, it's very hard for Empire to sneak that Roche.
They're going to give up now, but Patos is going to try and get the initiation. He leads with the clap, though, and that leads into disables. Calldown's going to come in. Patos is going to be able to get off his ultimate, though. No more disables came down, but at the same time, they've already lost their ET. With the Maledict, Gyrocopter does have to back out. Now, FN gets off the ultimate, try and lower some of this damage. But Nisha is just far too big. Fortunately, he's burned out of mana, so it's going to be hard for him to come in. Yoku actually managed to kill the Witch Doctor and may still manage to get out. Exotic Deer is trying to run him down right now, but it's darkness, and it's pretty hard to be able to chase him. Patos at low HP has to back out. It's going to be slowed down by the Necronomicon minions, and Blink in from FN will finish him off. Now they can just kite around this Timber Saw, and Exotic Deer does not have a BKB to be able to fight this one out, so Empire take this fight cleanly. Vision advantage, easy Roche taking capabilities, and here's the initiation. Patos does immediately pop his ultimate. Look at that. The Necronomicon minions are just going to be able to finish off the Elder Titan without any huge commitment. But they've tornadoed up the Gyrocopter. They're going to bring him back down, see if they can kill him real quickly. There's no instant disable though. Nyx is just so fast, he's able to outrun most of that boulder time. So now KINGUIN are just spinning their wheels. They're not getting any kills out of this timing. The Brewmaster ultimate fades. He has to blink himself away. Going to be caught by FN. Charges forward, pops his BKB, ready to let loose his ultimate. No, he's just going to kill Elisash first. Now throws it out as Gyrocopter actually is going to come in, help out Patos. They're going to be able to bring him down. It looks like even with the BKB, he should still fall. Nyx has to be careful though, as Exotic Deer going to be caught by the shackles. Great hold there from Maposhka. No disable to be able to save Exotic Deer. The missile comes back out towards the Gyrocopter right next to the Elder Titan. He'll gladly take that kill. Thank you very much. Timbersaw still trying to fight this one out with Exotic Deer. Maposhka though with another great hold just keeps on ignoring the Timbersaw. He just can't seem to do enough damage to threaten any of the cores. KINGUIN, you are going to be so hard pressed to actually take this one. They've already popped the Brewmaster split. Turn around, Lotus Orb, great reaction though, but FN is here. He's dishing out the damage with that Shadow Fiend, but he wants to be able to keep his distance. Exotic Deer is going to commit here with the BKB. Now trying to track down FN, but he's already got the Ghost Scepter and movement speed to be able to stay away. So instead, he goes for Nyx. Nyx down to half HP already, running low on the BKB, but again, Maposhka is there, always there to be able to shut down that Broodmother. It cost him his life, but FN, we will be able to finish up the kill. He blinked in for that one. He's not getting the miss. Oh, he explodes, and that'll finish up the Broodmother. Yoku managed to kill the Elder Titan in the back lines.
That time around, though, they just set up so awkwardly. The Beastmaster Roar reflects onto himself. They get outplayed a little bit there.
Rushing in, Nyx trying to get some flat cannon shots to Patos in the back line while Yoku can finish him off, and sure enough, he does that and gets the courier killed. Elisash TP's out, and Nisha, you may be tanky, but not tanky enough to survive against 4 heroes.
It's not a matter of being more tanky on.
Roar onto Nisha. Patos jumps forward, immediately pops his ultimate, but Nyx has already popped his BKB, and they're just going to lay into this Timbersaw, see if they can finish him up. Indeed, they do. Shadow Fiend's low enough that he has to back out, but they've already finished off both the Timbersaw and the Brewmaster, and now the Witch Doctor with a jump in there from FN. Katsor chased away by Yoku. Axes are going to finish up those Broodmother. Don't want to give the opportunity for KINGUIN to have a comeback and make this game messier. It's already been. Jump in, long jump from FN, blows up Elisash with the Ethereal Blade. Now another jump in from Ghostic this time around. They're going to go for the Timbersaw again. Over the line, Maposhka gets a lockdown there with the Shackles. Is going to be tossed up in the air, but it's just enough to disable to get Nyx in there to finish off. Brewmaster, Timbersaw, both down. Exotic Deer is going to be last left alive, and it's going to explode from FN. That'll finish things off. Empire. What a clean fight, and what a way to end this series is Empire 2-1 KINGUIN.